Hey guys, Steve again here doing a review on Trijicon HD night sights for Heckler und Koch. That's in German, HK. And Trijicon HD night sights. Get right down to business here. This, of course, is an HK P30. It is clear. Okay, there's the Trijicon HD night sights. I'll get a good view on this rear sight for you. Lack of imagery out there on the net. Trijicon just came out with these in 2013. New for 2013. I absolutely love the HD sights. There's the rear sight, serrated rear, of course. Helps keep it a lot less flat, no glare, and it really works. In comparison, here is a bright and tough for a P30. I think you can see already, obviously, the HD is much taller and much flatter. No glare coming off the HD in comparison to the bright and tough there. Alright, very nice. Now let's take a look at that front sight. There we go. You can see it's nice and tall. Now here once again, bright and tough. To compare. I think you can see the size different, it's pretty apparent. Okay, so obviously Trijicon HD night sights are straight. They're taller and a little thicker. And I like that, it works well for me. Oops, there we go. Okay. Alright, so got a good look at them. Now let me give you the quick little tips with your pusher here. Shim in place, front and rear. Do your front first. Alright? The front's gonna be a little bit tight going in here, but it will work. It absolutely will work. Alright, you just gotta kinda work it in there a little bit. It's gonna be a little difficult. Okay? So do your front first. Very important. Next, your rear sight, here's what you gotta do. Obviously have your old sight off of the slide for the rear. Push it through, okay? Then, once you have with your slide sticking out of the back like this, put your new sight on. You know, just kind of get it in place as much as you can. Just push it in, okay? Then, when you start to push it back to get it in line with the pusher, what you're going to have to do is don't push it all the way through, so the back, you want the back kind of sticking out quite a bit actually, because you don't want to push on the back here, you want to kind of push into the dovetail. So have the rear pusher so where it's just barely touching the top part here, okay? So it should be touching about maybe that much, just a little bit, okay? Because if you try pushing it back here, it's just not going to go in right, because you're pushing back here and not into the dovetail. So your pusher actually will touch the top of the sight over the dovetail slightly, but that's gonna slide it in place correctly, and that's not going to damage your sight. So, like I said, just touching, okay? Not back. Don't have the pusher back here. Have it about right over here. All right, it'll work. And once again, shim in place. The shim in place, front and rear. Okay. If you got any questions on that, just drop me a comment or an email or whatever, and I'll help you out if you need to. Oh, almost forgot. Pretty important here. once you have your rear sight in place where you want it, you're not going to be able to push it back through this way. You're not going to be able to push it back through the pusher. What you're going to have to do is actually take this off. All you got to do for that, take your pliers, grab it onto here like this, push this forward, and this thing will start unscrewing, because this piece actually unscrews from this piece, and this piece here, the actual pusher, is just in the middle between the two. So you pull them out, right? This comes off, and then you'll be able to push your slide back through, and it'll work no problem then. Okay, now I'm just going to give you guys the sight time looking at the sights. Hopefully it's in focus. Try to get into focus as much as I can for you, just so we can have some imagery time on them. There we go. There's real nice. There you go. There's a beautiful sight of the rear. And the front. And let's do a side view. There you go. And from the other side, you can take a quick look here, if we can make that out. I don't know if you can see that 1-3 date code on there or not on that site, but these are 2013 constructed. They are brand new. Okay, there's your view. Trijicon HD night sights on an H&K. Hope you guys enjoy.